Hi guys, this is Jay from Moving Estates. I know I've been very quiet on social media recently. However, myself and the team have been up to something, and I'm very proud to announce that we are opening our second branch in a very lovely location that I'm not going to give away just yet, but I'll let you guys figure it out. Join me on this progression video where we'll go from start to finish up until launch on our new branch. So come on inside, let me show you around. So before I show you inside, let me show you the outside. So what we want to do here is we're going to definitely change the glass. The glass is pretty old, a bit ragged. The signage will be changed as well. What I'm thinking is change these lights to a certain color of our own, put some flowers on there, that will look lovely. Just give it some color, add some paint back on here, and yeah, I think that'll be great. Visualization on the outside, we've got a lot of ideas that what we're going to do, and I'll show you that on our CGI drawings at some point. So let's go inside now. So guys, we've got some amazing ideas in this shop front, and literally from wall to wall what we're going to do. I'm so excited to explain all this to you and run you through everything what we're going to be doing. But just before I say anything or do anything more from this video, there's one person individual that I want to definitely give a massive credit to, and who's been behind this. This person has basically helped me with my first branch that we opened in Heston, put all the CAD designs together, the ideas we flowed back and forth, and without her, the vision and just seeing it in the CADs to getting it in real life, it wouldn't have been possible. So this person has pretty much helped me and been the brains behind where to put what and how to get the best creativeness out of the shop and just make it ooze what we want as perfection at Moving Estates. So everyone who's watching, meet Jessie from Tara Homes.
Hi guys.
And yeah, so she's the one who's basically been helping me back and forth on this. So let's run through what we're going to do and what ideas we have. Feel free in the comments to tell us what you like and what you think would be suitable, or what colors to go with, because we're always looking for other options and experimenting.
So this is the main hub. The first time Jag bought me was sometime last week.
Yeah.
And we've bounced off so many ideas. This is the main hub area. So this is the office when you walk in. Do you want to quickly explain, and I'll say what I've done? So
what it is that Jessie, she put this crazy thing together in one of her developments that she's doing, and I just fell in love with it. So it's just like I can't even explain. You need to explain it.
So what we've done basically at one of our previous projects that we're currently working on, we have different ways to bring creativity. So we did a feature wall for someone, for one of our clients, and I posted it obviously on Instagram. Jag saw it and he fell in love with it. But the thing what we're going to do here is something so very special for him. So I don't like to recreate the exact same thing for everyone. So I got the same feature wall, but we're going to do something a bit more special. We're going to do this wall right here. We're going to do a massive nice panel wall for him, but we're going to have obviously luminous lights, tube lights, all of the fancy stuff, and we're going to have the Move-In logo right smack bang in the middle. So as soon as you come from the front shop, you walk in, you see the massive Move-In sign. Yeah. So we were originally thinking we'll put it on this wall, but then I had a crazy idea for this wall. So we thought let's just leave that as Move-In. So it, like Jessie said, it catches the eye of the person. And so what I'm thinking on this wall is something pretty much bespoke. And I like these challenges. We thrive off these challenges between us. So what we're thinking of doing over here is we're going to put like a massive cylinder floating kind of, would you call it, like a TV? Floating shelf, yeah, floating shelf. And then we'll have like a drinks in there, like a fridge with maybe some iPads on the side. So when a client is sitting over here and they're having a one-to-one or having a chat, they can just grab a drink from there, and or surf the internet to look at properties on Rightmove through the iPads that we have. So that's the vision that I've got, where they can have a coffee or a drink or a cold drink, something like that. And then we will probably put a huge screen on the wall, and that will just showcase some of our developments, or you know, just put it on the TV if you want to. Some days we can do whatever we want, which is great. So that is what we're going to do there. We'll probably keep the wall white, am I guessing, am I right? Yeah, just to have a contrast, but also just to have the welcoming space. Just it adds so much openness when you have it like white, and against the blue navy classic wall, it will be so much more open and it will really contrast. But just having that interpersonal space where you can chill with your clients, it's not so formal, because we have the formal desk and the corporate aspect here. So this is kind of like your chill zone, but you can still have a comfortable conversation with your clients.
basically getting rid of that sink just straight through all over there and putting a nice cupboard in the middle of there. I think it will sit really well in there. And then this flat wall, we're having a bit of a problem over here because of our desk space, which I'll get into in a second. What we're going to do is we're going to put a cupboard again back there, potentially put a panel on here to the same color panel that we got off our desks, or leave it all white and put a nice clock there, stencil that clock. We're not sure again, so we're still trying to work this out on the CAD. And what I'm also thinking about is flushing this wall completely all the way across, so you get a flush image. And what's important in this shop is to make sure that whatever we put together is very clean cut. You know, there's nothing what shouldn't be there. So that's very important in our brand awareness, that we want to make it sleek and clean. So that's the idea behind getting it all leveled and putting some cupboards in between to get some storage as well, because that's very needed in this space as well.
In this space, we are going to have, obviously Jag said we're going to have the flush wallpaper, so we have got a really nice space to work with. We are going to have an art piece. It might be the London one like in the previous store, or it might not be because you don't know where we are. But that is going to be here. We might split it into 3, nice just to open up the area and have a wood canvas around it. We're still deciding. On this side, if you see our lovely open big windows, we have a nice groove. So we're going to have storage at the bottom, and we're going to have a lovely seating area. Just a really clever and nice way to add in a bit of nice seating area for anyone who wants to sit down.
We were laughing about this because this is our infamous quartz tiles that cost a bomb, and I don't know why we got them there, but I just liked them. And then I thought we have to have the brand awareness over here, so we've got them here now. So what we're going to do, we're going to put them around pretty much the lounge area where the clients are coming, sitting down, having a drink or a coffee, and then we'll probably carpet the rest of the area behind me over here for the desk space for the staff to work from. So guys, this is a very stressful area, even though it looks very simple. What I decided to go with was with the technology. So we've got a massive rectangle, two-sided screen, which is lovely. You can show something on the inside and something else on the outside, which is lovely. And then I went ahead with a paper display mounted for our properties to be in here. Pretty much, I think there were 3, 1, 2, and 3, really nice sized. But the problem I faced is once I started measuring up and actually physically being here, was that the angle, the degree that the displays, the paper displays were on, they were cutting into the screen, which is just over here, and I didn't feel like I was getting value for money with the screens inside. I know outside it looked perfectly normal, but inside, the clients who were sitting here, they couldn't really see the screen very well, or someone looking over here. I just didn't feel like it would work, even though the money is going to be used on this, and that money I wanted to think, what can I do around it to get the best out of the devices that we're going to put in here. So I've gone ahead and basically, I'm thinking now, I put a nice rectangle, 60, 70 inch, whatever the space is, off a screen. And with that, what I can do is I can link that screen to this screen, and if I want to change it around whenever I want, if we're doing an event, if we're doing a showcase of one particular property, I can really spin it off all screens. It's going to cost me a little bit more, but I think in the long run it will pay off, because it'll just make the branch look better, and also it will enable me to do what I want with the screens rather than putting paper in each one, which I think is not really what I'm looking for because of the degree that it's going to come in.
In this space, obviously, we'll have clients who come in and want to have a sit down. We'll have our classic brochures and our coffee table where you might want to grab a drink or you have a coffee. We're going to have a beautiful rug going around here just to make the space a little bit more cozy, but also we want to keep it a little bit more professional. Like our other branch we haven't really fully decided. We're probably going to go with a leather couch sofa, a bit more sleek, a bit more on the corporate side. But yeah, and then we'll have obviously our massive screens, our mini fridges and the floating shelf, kind of representing a little bit of our previous branch. We always want to kind of have a connection between the two because we're moving estates here. We want to create a brand.
You're making the right move. So with the AC above here, we're going to get this reconditioned. The lights will probably change and put some LED lighting in there as well. I had the network guys over, and that over there is the network panel just over the network wires. It's just a mess, right? So they gave me a really good idea. They said, let's make a rack, let's put it all in there, make it really nice and clean, put a firewall in there, do the VPNs and everything. So this is all new to me. This is something that obviously when you grow as a business, these things come at you in different ways. I like to be a bit of an IT kind of geek, if I'm honest with you, but this kind of stuff is quite fun for me, and I enjoy it. But nevertheless, there's a lot of challenges involved, which I'll show you along the way in this office. So yeah, that's pretty much a wrap for what we're going to do in this front section of the new branch at Move In. But I'm not going to tell you where it is just yet. I hope you've maybe got some ideas of where it is, but we'll let you know along the way. We'll think about it.
And if you want to have a guess anywhere, you can always guess in the comments.
We'll see you on the next one. We will try and do weekly episodes on the progression of the shop. However, if you are also an engineer, a plumber, or a shop fitter, or even a carpenter, anything that you think that could help us, do get in touch. And any suggestions that you guys have that we can put into place in this office, definitely put them in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.